Can you tell me a little bit about what made you think about writing a book on the earthquake?
When I was watching the news about all the tsunami and like earthquake disastrous situation in Tohoku, and like I felt that I felt like I kind of like felt like I can do nothing to like all those people in Tohoku, but so like I was like crying watching all those news. But like when my friend just said that like you can just do something to those people in Tohoku rather than just crying, and I realized that okay, maybe I can just do something by something I can just do. So like which was like drawing a manga of people, like of people, not people, like victims, tsunami victims, and like focusing on like each victim's life, like when tsunami came, like how all those people felt and stuff. And if I could just put on those stories in manga and just release it on the web, like people will be able to see the story of all those victims and would not forget about all those things happened in March 11. So it was when I thought I would put all those victims' story into the media of manga.
And you did that, and you on your blog you
Yes.
wrote a manga that you put on your blog. What was the reaction to that?
The reaction was actually beyond my imagination or beyond my expectation. Like more than 50,000 people came to my blog and read this manga, and they all say like I cried, or like I will not forget the 3/11, or all those like good reactions is what I got from the readers. And it was really amazing because I'm not a famous manga artist, or like I'm not famous in any sort of like field, so like I'm merely anonymous. But so many people just watched and just found my weblog and read it. This was, I thought, like the power of web, I would say. Like this, my manga spread through Twitter and Facebook. And like, if the information some person posts on the World Wide Web is something people want to read, they can just easily reach to the information, and that's what I realized about the power of the web. Yes.
How did you get the inspiration for the different stories?
I got inspiration from web news and also CNN and BBC News on the TV, and some Twitter posts from self-defense force in Japan, and from some other media. I just got inspiration from.
And you yourself,
Yes.
a few years ago, you had an accident.
Yeah.
And you just entered your company,
I did.
And you've been working there for 5 or 6 months?
Yes.
What happened?
I was at that time commuting by bicycle from my place to my workplace, and it was, as I heard, I don't still like remember what was going on when I had an accident. I was like heavily raining, like when I was trying to go back to home from my workplace by bicycle. Seems like I just slipped and fall down from the bicycle when I was riding under the heavy rain. So like at that moment I fell. It seems like I just hit my head so heavily, and I lost all the memory of the past 6 months from that moment.
So you lost all memory?
All memory.
Starting work and...
Starting work and like did some like work, and like I even don't remember the graduation ceremony like we had in March or something.
From your university?
Yeah, from the university. No. I have a photo, but like don't remember anything about the event.
Even now,
No.
several years later?
No, I don't remember any of the memory of that 6 months. Yeah.
And have you recovered now?
From...
The injury?
Yes, I have, but I can't just... The memory hasn't come back. So I thought memory is such a big aspect of like emotion. It's what I learned from the event actually.
And did that influence you when you thought about writing manga?
Yes. Because, as I said, I kind of understand how painful it is to be forgotten from the people, and I thought people living in Tohoku should feel the same way. Like it's been like 6 months or like a year like since this earthquake happened, and all those people living outside Tohoku like will just forget about the event. And if the people in Tohoku knew that, like they will feel they should feel pain. That's what I imagined. So to prevent from this kind of like from people to forget the event, I thought it would be just so important to make some story of people living in Tohoku when tsunami came, and after the earthquake, how people survived and like hadn't survived and stuff. So that's actually big. That's really like a big aspect of the reason I decided I will publish the book.
And when you agreed to write the book, you had a chance here to make money. I mean, you're still young. You could make some money from the book. You could become famous. What did you decide to do?
I decided that all the royalty I will receive from the book should go to donation. So actually I did donate all the royalty I received from the publisher to NPO who's supporting the children in disastrous area in Tohoku. I didn't even think about, earning money or all those kind of stuff. I think it's kind of, it kind of against my conscious